I was convinced the silence of the night shift would be a balm for my shattered heart. 3 months since my world fell apart, and I had buried myself in this ancient library, pretending the scent of old paper could fill the void he left behind. Tonight, it was Pride and Prejudice. Austen understood heartache, but as I pulled the book from the shelf, a different kind of pain fell into my hands. An envelope, aged and yellowed, drifted down like a forgotten sigh. No address, just a name. My dearest Eleanor, today I saw you reading by the great oak. I believe your laughter makes the books themselves lean closer, just to hear you better. Yours always, Alex. October 17th, 1985. The prose was a relic of a bygone era. Beautiful, but it was a ghost. And then I found another. And another. Sarah, Grace, Lily. 5 different names, 5 different women. The same elegant handwriting, the same heartfelt longing. All signed by Alex. All dated on the 17th. A philanderer? A poet? My mind raced, trying to solve the mystery of this man who loved so many. A sharp thud echoed through the silent hall. A book lay sprawled on the floor. The aisles were empty. Yet, from the corner of my eye, a shift in the shadows, a presence. My breath hitched. I turned slowly, and my blood ran cold. The spines of the books on the shelf before me were no longer random. They had rearranged themselves, their titles forming a single, impossible word. Hello. The archives gave a name to the ghost. Alexander Reynolds, Assistant Librarian, 1983 to 1987. The black and white photo showed a young man with kind eyes and a smile that felt familiar. The record ended abruptly. Library fire, December 17th, 1987. 1 casualty, Alexander Reynolds, died saving rare manuscripts. The 17th, the day he wrote his letters, the day he died. This was no coincidence. The basement door, always locked, now stood slightly ajar. An unspoken summons. Every rational instinct screamed at me to flee, but the pull of Alex's story was a riptide. I descended. The air was thick with the smell of dust and time, and there it was, an old steamer trunk, its lock caked with rust. As my fingers brushed against it, the lock gave way with a soft, surrendering click. Inside, his life was preserved in paper and ink. A diary, photographs, and more letters. October 17th, 1987. She's back, this time. Her name is Lily. She sits in our spot, her brow furrowed in concentration, just as Sarah's once was. She never remembers, but my soul always knows hers. This is the 3rd lifetime I've found her. I will love her in every one, until she remembers me. The air in the basement plunged from cool to frigid. And then, he was there. Not a shadow, but a man, translucent and shimmering. You found me. His voice was a whisper in my mind, filled with a bottomless weariness and hope. After all this time, you finally found me. 37 lifetimes? I breathed, the diary trembling in my hand. But the letters, they only started in 85. The paper letters are recent, he replied, his gaze holding centuries of love. Our connection is ancient. You just stopped remembering after the 3rd life. It wasn't a memory that returned to me. It was a flood. A lifetime as Margaret in 1922, meeting eyes across a reading room. A life as Elizabeth in 1895, sharing a secret smile over a sonnet. Century upon century, a tapestry of meetings in hallowed halls of knowledge. Him, always finding me. Me, always forgetting him. All those women, they were me? The truth was a physical blow. I'm Sarah, the first Sarah? My first Sarah. His form flickered, growing fainter. The one I promised to love through all your lifetimes. A promise I've kept, even when you could not. A sob caught in my throat. The breakup that had shattered me. It wasn't just heartbreak. It was my soul's deep, inconsolable grief, waiting for a ghost. My time here is done, Alex said, his voice now barely a breath. You remember, our connection is complete. Wait, don't go. I just got you back, I cried out, reaching for him. Some loves are so profound, the universe itself cannot contain them in a single life. Ours was one of them. Goodbye, my Sarah. As he faded, the letters in the trunk stirred. They rose, swirling around me in a gentle ballet of paper and memory. Each one was a lifetime of devotion, a chapter in our eternal story. And I felt them all, the joy, the longing, the unwavering love. He was gone, but the emptiness in my chest was gone, too. It had been filled, not by a new love, but by the rediscovery of the oldest one. This library was never just a building. It was our sanctuary across time, our sacred, constant meeting place. True love never dies. It simply waits, patiently, for the soul to remember. And sometimes, the most epic love stories aren't about finding someone new. They're about finally coming home to someone you have always loved.